Hello, everyone, and welcome to 60 Seconds with. Today's episode features Dr. Becky Sanft. I'd like to start off by asking you, just who are you? Introduce yourself a little bit. What's your PhD in, and where'd you get it from?
I have a PhD in applied mathematics from University of Arizona.
Oh, okay. Well, what are some of your hobbies?
My hobby is when I'm not working, I just started getting back into tennis, which is very fun. I played a lot as a kid. I took like a 20-year break and I'm getting back into it, so that's fun. And then other than that, I spend most of my time with my husband and kiddos, taking walks to Beaver Lake, playing kickball in the field, baseball, throwing rocks in the lake.
Do you ever get your husband to play tennis with you?
He's more of a golfer, yeah, so not too much.
All right. And just how long have you been teaching?
Let's see, so I got my PhD in 2009, so about almost 10 years. I did a 2-year postdoc after grad school and then started a full-time teaching job.
Oh, that's a good amount of time. So, what has been your favorite class or subject to teach?
I love teaching math modeling in the context of biology, but that aligns with my research interest. So other than that, I don't know, differential equations, linear algebra, those are probably my favorites.
Okay. Now, I think you said you went straight into teaching, but did you have any other math-related jobs before teaching?
I did not, no. I went to William & Mary for college and then went to grad school. But during my time at William & Mary, I did work at a candy store, so I had to work the register. Yes.
Sweet. No pun intended. For future students, what jobs involve mathematics?
Oh man, that's a hard one to answer. So I suggest going to siam.org, SIAM.org. They have a great brochure on careers in applied math. The hard part is most math jobs are not listed as mathematicians, and so they actually have a list in there. It's like, I don't know, like 70 names of different job titles that actually use applied math. And so you hear that a lot. There are tons of things you can do, right? And so things like optimization, right? Like economic efficiency. Think of working at an airline, right? Scheduling. How do you price a ticket, right? You're trying to optimize something. Everyone's looking for data analysts now. You could work for a pharmaceutical company, creating math models and doing in silico experiments, right, on how drugs interact and the effects in the body. Math is everywhere, yeah. And I would say even if you're not a math major and you have a quantitative background, employers will see that as you have the ability to problem solve. So it's, as Dave Pfeiffer would say, it's an enabling discipline, which is true.
Speaking of other jobs, it kind of relates to what other fields involve math, such as English, art.
I would say math could be applied to about anything. So my research is I create math models. So you're building mathematical equations that take into account interactions, inputs, and so you use those models to understand how a system works, make predictions, control the system. So if you think about modeling, right, I mean, you can apply that to biology, engineering, finance, so just about anything.
All right. What classes do you recommend for incoming freshmen?
I would just say keep your options open and try lots of different things, right? So if you're thinking about math courses, take a stats, take a linear algebra class, which is totally different than calculus. Take intro to programming. Just try different things, right? You might find something you didn't realize you really love. But just get in there, and I say take math classes. It's going to help you in the long run.
Okay, well, do you recommend any clubs or events for upcoming or current students?
Well, I am the faculty faculty advisor for a new club, Women in STEM. And so that's a new group. So I encourage everyone to check that out. Also, let's see, we always have lots of fun math events going on. We have potlucks and the math recital coming up. Also, just check out the math lab. I know that's not really an event, but the math lab on our floor, it builds great community in our department. Go do your homework there, meet people, get help. It's a great place to be, and they have coffee.
All right. My last and final question is just what is 2 plus 2?
Oh man. Okay. So I did ask my son this last night, my 3-year-old, and he did this. He said 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll take his word for it.
All right. Well, thank you, Dr. Sanft, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.
Thank you.